Here we are at Gamesfest. I'm doing the convention game. I got a full Pratchett the moment I walked in, though I can't get it right now. So that's the beard, the trilby, and the trench coat at the fucking ticket desk the moment I arrived. So it's a proper convention because it scored the full Pratchett. And here we go, here's the main room. Ta-da! So let's take a look at what's on at this convention then. So the first table you get to, guess who it is? Hosting Shadows of Veteran RPG, and look, we've got blingy tokens to draw potential players in and attract their eyes. Because there's no kind of event sign-up type thing in this. This is just a sort of turn up play. So what we've got going on here? Hi there. Who are you?
Hello. So I'm Nathan. I'm tournament organizer for the X-Wing tournament here. So we've got currently 12 players, all playing little sort of space miniature combat game. They've brought their own little squadrons to play against, and now they're playing little friendly tournament.
Okay, so we got that going on over here. Is it spaceships? Oh, that looks like that's Phantom Menace. We moved past that one. Nobody acknowledges the existence of Phantom Menace. Ooh, Boba Fett ships painted wrong. They can't be. It's the wrong. It's supposed to be grey. It's not canon. I refuse to accept it. Right, let's have a look around. What have we got over here? Ooh, we've got a bit of D&D going on. A bit of 5th edition. We've got something going on over here. Oh, more 5th edition. Plenty of 5th edition, well represented then. Okay, so this is essentially the big sort of games room in the middle. What have we got going on over here?
This is Honor.
Honor?
Yes, a fantasy sci-fi role-playing game from, based in Hong Kong.
Okay, that's
alternate universe Hong Kong.
I see.
So around about 2022, demons and charmed ones are fighting over the worlds of man.
Okay, right, cool. So we've got like nice colourful role-playing book here. And miniatures. I admire the equality with which those miniatures are painted. And what we got over here? This is Nibiru, isn't that?
We have Nibiru here.
Right, so like Nibiru.
So
that's the race of people at the start of the Star Trek film, right?
Well, actually, Nibiru has a lot of different definitions. Basically, originally, it's based on some kind of astronomical concept from what's called Mesopotamian mythology. It's basically a term that was used to nominate certain celestial objects. In this game, Nibiru is a huge space station. And in this space station, there's people living. It's a pretty dark sci-fi game, and you have the protagonist of the story, vagabonds. They're people that have lost their memories, and they find themselves inside the space station trying to recover the memories of their past.
So that's basically you're on a space station with a hangover after one hell of a bender.
Exactly that. That's exactly how it is.
Cool.
But yeah.
So how's this game work then? Because it looks like a quite simple character sheet.
It is a very simple character sheet in concept, and the idea is that as you recover the memories of your past, you can see that each character sheet on the second page, it has a journal. So every journal has an entry in which you start to recover your memories, and every memory that you recover has basically a mechanical side of it. So maybe you remember how you jump from roof to roof in your hometown, and you get a bonus to jump.
Okay.
You remember how you used to play baseball, and you get a bonus when you're hitting someone with a bat in the face, something like that. But that's the idea. Each piece of background that you unveil has a mechanical side of it that you start.
So it's the role-playing game for when you've got one evening and don't want to create characters.
Yeah, definitely. And as your history, basically the story of your character, gets complex as the time goes, it just really builds that background along that mechanical side. So it's really interesting.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
We've got something else going on over here. We have No GM present, so something. I think it might be called the Primrose Passion. So what's going on over here?
It's tremendous. It's 1920s horror storytelling.
Okay, so Call of Cthulhu by a different system.
Yeah, that's a different system. So it's based on the Apocalypse World system, so you get character sheets, mostly prepared for you, sort of tick the boxes and customise them to your...
Okay, so quick and easy to generate characters. Look, from the one-shot group, it's Lloyd.
Hi guys, why are we filming this? I feel awkward.
You said go do Becky Rose thing.
Well, I guess not like right now. No, it's filming me saying that. Hi everyone, my name is Lloyd. Nice to meet you. A pleasure. Hi everyone. I feel awkward. I'm terrible at cameras.
Yeah, well, I've only got a few thousand subscribers. It's fine.
Oh, that's alright. That's okay. Wait, you got up 1,000 now? I mean, I know your stuff is good, but like, damn, that's amazing.
I'm heading for 2K now.
That is incredible. I'm so proud of you. So I'm really proud of her. I am like, high five. Nice work. Also, just so you know, I'm awesome as well. I don't have a channel, but when I do, you should subscribe to me too. While you're there.
Yeah.
Just let you know.
If ever he makes a channel,
Ever, anytime.
keep looking for every single new
Any
channel
moment,
in
I
case
just,
it's him.
I'm like, wow, like this, just so you know.
You're natural.
No, I'm terrible. I'm not really.
So now it's time to check out the trade hall. So let's talk to these, but they're busy talking to each other and just interrupting them now. You okay with being on camera? Yeah, hide the chocolate. Okay, we'll just turn around now. Hello! So who are you people? Oh, sorry, there we go.
I'm Paige. I'm Becky. And we're D20 Board Game Cafe. We're hoping to open in the new year, so currently on Kickstarter. Advertising ourselves and letting people know.
Oh, there we go. There's like a Kickstarter there. So they're begging for money for what are you building with this Kickstarter?
We're trying to open Board Game Cafe in Watford on Queen's Road.
Okay.
We're like seconds away from getting the keys, but we kind of need help with like all the refurbishment because it is
not in the best nick at the
it's
moment.
not great. It's got green and brown tiles all over the floor, so it's horrible.
Lovely.
So yeah, we're just kind of trying to promote that.
So yeah, so if you're in Watford, go do money to help board game cafe thing, right? So let's go check out the trade hall, which is all the way up these stairs. And here we have the trade hall. Oh, let's back up. There's proper professionals doing it. Look at that. They got decent camera. Unfortunately, so you're off air at the moment. Can I nip in? Are you off air? Right, so look, these people are filming. Who are you?
Student from Westminster University, from News.
From University News?
Yeah,
What university is that?
Westminster University.
Westminster University. Okay, I'm a YouTuber.
Oh.
With probably not very many subscribers compared to a proper channel. Well, it looks like a proper channel. It's a proper camera.
It is for proper news.
Right, you see? They're very people. Very, very small. So right, let's go have a look at the traders. Check this out. See what's on the traders.
It's a fairy tale skirmish.
Fairy tale skirmish. Tabletop world miniatures.
It's called Moons.
These are like my favourite buildings, and I need that one. It's called Moons. This is what I'm filming. So they look busy, so we'll give somebody else some publicity. Let's come round. What we got here? Hi there. Sorry, I'm a YouTuber, and I'm just sort of seeing what's going on at the con. So sorry to interrupt you for just a moment. So what are you doing here?
Demoing Wasteland Justice. It's a prototype game. We are going to be on Kickstarter in about a month's time. So,
oh, there we go. So a month's time, and we've got these cool little model car thingies going around, presumably shooting each other.
Post-apocalyptic demolition derby.
Okay, cool. So there's that. Coming on Kickstarter soon. We've got vendors and what's going on over here? Sorry, do you mind if I'm a YouTuber, I'm so self-important I have to barge in. So,
Barge it away.
what are we doing here?
Okay, so this is the football game. It is a football league and management game. It's on
Okay.
Kickstarter now. The Kickstarter closes this Wednesday coming, the 29th, whatever it is. We are funded, so it's coming. It'll be out in late February or March. We're into stretch goal territory already. And the game is a new game, 2 to 6 players, 45 to 90 minutes plus injury time, obviously. Each player takes the form of a director of football or a club manager, and he manages the team through a season. So there is a kind of a roll, there is a dice roll, which is the kind of main mechanism.
Okay.
Roll these dice. Here we go.
There we go. Sorry, your time's up. Well, thank you very much. What have we got going on over? Oh, we've got some Pokemon going on over here. Hi there. Looks like more vendors here. Are we vending or are we promoting something? Hi there. I'm a YouTuber. I'm Becky Rose Duncan. Now, what are we doing here in this stand?
On this particular table, we are selling a spy monkey.
A spy monkey?
Bubbles 07 comic book, yes.
Sorry, a spy monkey?
Yes, so Bubbles 07 is a Bonobo chimp who is basically done in the style of James Bond.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. We have an artist here, Beanal Arty. And some of his stuff. There we go, arty stuff going on over there. What have we got going on here? Hi there. Is this like a bring and buy type thing? Sorry? Collectible. Ah, right, okay.
You want both of them on there?
I will be, yeah. So, collectible vending, what have we got going on over here? Hi there. Sorry, I'm a YouTuber, so therefore I'm self-important and like to barge in. So, what have we got going on over here? I love that top hat, it's just so cool. Right, so what do we have going on over here?
This is a top-down War Games game. It's called Gladius. As you can see, it's made of these tiles, and it's a historically accurate portrayal of Romans versus the undead.
That's awesome. Thank you. Lots of things. Hi there. Who stands this?
This is Chris.
Oh, he's got quite the queue. So whatever Chris does is obviously very popular here. Hi there. I'm YouTuber.
So this is Regicide. Regicide is a highly strategic game in a low fantasy setting. It's the premise is there's warring houses. There's no magic or dragons or anything like that. It's just the world with humans laid bare, as I put it. So the objectives, you each have a castle.
Okay, and how do we sort of move counters around?
Exactly, yeah. So you'll build a deck, you'll have some light resource management, and effectively you're trying to occupy your opponent's castle, and there's an alternative objective as well, which is hidden from each player. So it might be to take out the enemy leader, or occupy their farms, or something like that.
Sounds awesome. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, what have we got going on over here? I have no idea what this is. There doesn't appear to be a vendor here, but there seems to be all the chibi type doll things. Something to do with them going on. So, let's go over here. Oh, another artist here. I don't dare disturb him as an artist. You never quite know how violent an artist is going to be.
Well, just sculpting a few miniatures and having a chat to people. Anyone wants to come up and find out a bit more about the process.
Cool.
So I'll be starting off with say a little wire armature like that.
Yeah.
So you can bend it to shape, get the pose right, and then start building it up in layers. So they've got a little. She's going to be a bounty hunter character at some point. This guy is just a little personal piece. A certain company might sue me if they think I was going to try and sell that, which I won't. That's just having a go at as a character in power armour.
You have a sketch here, is it possibly?
Yeah, sure, yeah. So it's a little sketch of there.
So that's pretty cool.
Legs for that guy.
So actual sculpting of miniatures going on here. So pretty cool stuff. Let's have a look around at the next table. We have some kind of war game going on. Whoa, I lost my camera. So we have some kind of war game going on here. Napoleonics. Cool.
Fish guard. 1797. You want me to look at the camera now?
Yeah, well, it's all top end stuff. This I've dozens of people watch me.
Okay, right. The Sparta Fish Guard. It's French invasion, last invasion of the UK. A group of about 2,000 Frenchmen set off aiming for Bristol in February 1797, and they got blown off course and landed in Fishguard, which is in Pembrokeshire.
minute, is this where they saw the people dressed up in Welsh national dress and they ran away and went back on board the boat?
That didn't actually happen.
Yes, but the
but
boat
it's a
tells
good
us
story. But this lady, Jemima Nichols, was actually a real person. And she did single-handedly capture about 10 French people with a pitchfork. But they were actually very, very drunk.
Bear in mind, though, she's Welsh.
And she was called Jemima Mawr, which means Big Jemima. She was over 6 foot tall and weighed considerable numbers of stones. She was a very big lady.
Yeah, so don't go messing with Welsh people. By the way, are you from Welsh? Okay.
It's all right.
Just kind of, let's see what's going on here. So, hi, I'm just going to interpose myself because I'm a YouTuber and very self-important. So, what's going on here? What are we doing at this stand?
These are augmented reality t-shirts as well as the official Gamesfest t-shirt.
Okay.
Would you like to see the augmented reality t-shirt?
Yes.
Go on, John.
Okay, we need to download
That one
an app.
there.
So let's come over here and have a look at this. If we just come back. It's the suspense, it's killing me.
That is pretty cool. And these are available from, was it?
zombie.co.uk.
There we go. That's where you go to if you want a clown to bite your face off. Thanks very much, guys. I know what's going on there. He's playing a computer game. Don't want to disturb him. Looks like he's sailing a sailing ship. So over here we've got stuff to buy. Look at my other half is still at the very first table of this hall. Right, what we got going on here? It's like a Robin Hood type thing. And on to the next thing we got a looks like airfix kits of some kind. A lot of World War II, some modern vending stuff going on. Hi there.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry, can you stop very quickly? What's going on here at this table?
I'm an author. I'm Michael R. Miller. I'm selling books today. It's my debut book, Dragon's Blade. Epic fantasy, fast-paced. 60-year-old dragon is reborn and raised by humans instead. So yeah.
There we go. So, like, if you read books, if there's anybody alive on this planet who still does that,
there are plenty of people who still do that. Okay. Dragon's Blade. There you go.
Is that on Amazon or is
it's
it
on
somewhere
Amazon?
else?
It's on Amazon or on my website, dragonsblade.com.
Dragonsblade.com. There you go. So go there for that guy. So he seems like a nice guy. Don't let him down. So just coming back to this table, this is Moonstone. So this is the one at the tabletop well models. These are my favourite. You know, I have a couple of these. And this is the one I want. Christmas tip. That's what I want. So seeing as these people got my favourite buildings out, let's go have a little word with the authors. They're just busy subscribing to my channel at the moment.
Hello! Oh God, I hate being on camera.
Other than subscribing to my YouTube channel, what is it very important that potential Moonstone players should know?
Well, we're currently on Kickstarter right this very moment.
How to distract
That's better.
Hold the camera right up to his face.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Richie from Goblin Games. I'm one of the designers behind this lovely game, Moonstone. I absolutely love this game. This is a tabletop game. It's designed for 2 to 4 players, and it uses card mechanics rather than dice.
Okay, and this is a war game, right? So
it's a skirmish game, a low model pound skirmish game, and it revolves around a bluffing and rock paper scissors mechanics.
Okay.
So rather than it being a case of one person rolls a dice, another person rolls a dice, whoever's got the highest is the winner, instead you're playing cards, the opponent doesn't know what it is, and then you have to use your poker faces and your wit and your talent to enable you to convince them that you're doing something when you may not actually be doing it.
Okay, so a rock paper scissors style card-based 2 to 4 player skirmish game.
Absolutely.
But here's the killer question: can it support? Does it have a plugin for rock paper scissors lizards?
Well, the mechanic is based around rock paper scissors, and I believe the official term for it is a zero-sum technique. Is the actual term?
Like French tarot. We're going right back to the birth of card games.
Yes. But
I've been told board game theory for a long time. So we've just finished at Gamesfest. We're heading home, and some closing thoughts. I thought we'd do closing thoughts with the Rogue DM, Dungeon Go and Rogue DM. Go subscribe to the Rogue DM. Anyway, yes. So, right. So closing thoughts.
Am I starting with the closing thoughts?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it was pretty cool, very informal, and a surprising amount of trading, actually. I thought there was only going to be a few stands, but actually there was loads more because they reserved a whole floor for it, which is really nice. There was a couple of tournaments, which was cool, and obviously lots of board games and card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic being played. But the main gripe for me was the very start, because of the fact we had to try and get players into the game.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No.
But no, it felt like being a market trader trying to attract players. I mean, we had to like pretty the table up, lay all the characters out. I got some of my fantasy
that
coins
really
as
works.
props,
Yeah, the coins
and
all the
drew
dice
people.
sort of out on the thing.
So we had to make something of it's almost like a display, because otherwise it's just what is role playing?
Yeah.
It's just a table, and how do you get people interested to come over? It's a very odd setup, because people are walking past, and we're trying to get eye contact to get permission to talk to these people, and
quite often they're just sort of looking
at
things quite sort of passively.
I know what it's like when you're at a convention. It's almost like when you've not got a game at a convention and you're just kind of walking round. You kind of don't feel like you've got permission to kind of play some of these games sometimes. I certainly feel that at a convention. So we're trying to draw people in to heckle them into would you like to play or are you looking to play an RPG game? And it's almost like a market trader mentality at the start to get the thing going.
Luckily we did get it going. But it took two of us to do it, and then after that obviously more people came to the table when they could see what was going on, and they were interested, but obviously by that point we got enough players, so we didn't need any. So it's not a case of you could like come in and obviously go whenever you liked, because that's not how RPGs work. I did actually think about getting some kind of nice printout, but I just didn't have time to do it. For the expo I do, but then at the expo the games are already pre-booked. But from what I could see as well, I was looking for like a list, because I thought that people were going to sign up today, but that wasn't the case. There was no list.
Yeah, there's no kind of sign-up process to the games at all, and that really didn't work, because the very first person who showed interest to say, I'll play, of course didn't wait around for us to then find more players. It was like, right, we're going to try and get it going at 11, and then it was 11:30, and then once we got enough people to start playing, then more people were like, well, can I play too? And then all of a sudden we had like 9 people, and so we can't take that many. And so then they wander off and wander aimlessly around the convention. So I do think they want the best convention for handling this is UK Games Expo, where you get your ticket beforehand. And at Games Expo they charge a little bit of money. Brigade Con does a similar thing where it's free. But
in that essentially you pre-book, which games you're in, and they're all at a set time as well, because I was asking, well, what time do I start my game at? And they said, well, just whenever you've got enough players. And to me that's a bit kind of okay, but that's actually really hard, because like Becky said, if someone's interested but then you've got to get more players in, well, how long is that going to take? Are they going to wait around or not? Whereas if everyone knows, okay, this game starts this time, they kind of come round, or they kind of have an idea that they're going to be in it, then they will plan, and then they'll come. But there was no sense of planning.
Yeah, it felt very much like it was more geared for board game and the tournaments that were on and stuff. But they had 4 games for role playing. We were the first one to get enough people together to play.
Apart from the D&D one.
Oh, the D&D ones, I think they must have pre-booked.
Yeah, and I've got this feeling that they planned it all beforehand, because suddenly there was just an empty table, and then suddenly there were like 6 players. It's like, they must have talked about it.
At the end as well, so they
must have talked about it beforehand.
I think they just turned up with their players.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, so these are groups that just decided to play at the convention or something. So yeah, it was a bit sort of loose in that regard, and I think the organisers kind of want to work a little bit on the RPG side, you know, getting those games more organised instead of being quite so loose, because I think that looseness really kind of works more for board games. It's not good for the players or for the GMs.
But we weren't the only ones with that problem. There were a couple of other tables where the GMs were just sort of standing around. They didn't really know what to do.
There were three GMs who were just sort of stood there, just, what do we do?
And then in the end, we actually managed to get them over to our game. So it worked in our favour, but then that's what we thought of.
We were the first ones to get a few players down, so I very cheekily went up to these three GMs who were talking and said, do any of you want to join our game? I think we got one of them, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I think another one came over, but then didn't, because then we had loads of players. So yeah, a little disorganised in that respect for role-playing games, but as a convention, you're right, it was quite a big trade hall. I was quite surprised for such a small convention to have such a large trade floor. Because like, you go to something like Concrete Cow and it's all role-playing games. You get like one, sometimes two traders.
The same with Spirit Games, the Spirit Games convention.
Which one's that?
What they went to in Burton-on-Trent.
Okay.
There were a few sort of long tables, but most people who were playing were either playing board games or role-playing games just of their own accord.
But the other thing is, because that convention is in 2 rooms, it's very loud.
Yeah, it wasn't the loudest I've seen, though. Like, at one point, it did die down quite nicely. But yes, I know what you mean. But conventions are always going to be loud.
I spent the game sort of leaning in to listen.
Well, so was I.
So, and I do think that there was it was one of the other it was the X-Wing tournament organizer was playing in our game, and he was kind of on the end of the table because he had to be near his own table to run his tournament occasionally every sort of hour or so. I think it was he had to sort of pop out for a few minutes, didn't he, to do his tournament thing. And I think he really struggled to hear everything going on, so he was less involved in the game, which is a bit of a shame. And one of the other guys who was running a game, he left early.
Yeah.
But he was down the far end of the table. He couldn't hear, and I think that I don't think is something they'll solve. So I think if I was doing this convention next year, I'd probably do something like bring Blood Rage or another board game.
Yeah. Well, like I said, like loudness is just conventions in general because you've got lots of people in one room.
It isn't. I mean, like the Expo, they've got just a few games in each room.
No. Saturday night at the Expo, it's stupidly loud.
Okay,
it's
Saturday
really
night's
bad.
loud.
Masters is very loud because there are lots and lots of people in the room, and when there's lots of people talking at once, because of the acoustics, it gets really loud.
But they do the thing at Expo where it's not all of the gamers in one room, is it?
No,
You've got a few tables in each room. Right?
But there's like 6 tables and they're all full of 6 people or 7 people, so it does.
Some time slots there's less, but some of them.
To me, that's just a convention thing.
Well, it isn't. Like, go to Concrete Cow, you'll have 2 or 3 games per room max.
Okay.
Because they have lots of little spaces to play in.
Well, that's the big thing, in that if they've got a space. There's only so much
it's
you
kind
can
of
work
hard
with,
because like a Concrete Cow, you're kind of playing in the corridors almost, and you find little rooms in this building all over the place.
But I think they did the right thing in putting the role players and the tournament in the smaller room. Compared to, imagine if we were up there with the traders, that would have been ridiculous.
Oh yeah, separating the traders is definitely a good thing. Yeah, I agree with that. So overall, a pretty good convention. I'd say more geared to board game than role play. Yeah, and I think next year I'll be tempted to bring a board game.
Yeah.
That's it. We're going to sign off. We're going to go home and we're going to play Blood Rage.
For the glory!
For the forfeit.